Hello everyone, here is Philip from 3D Guns Challenge 2019 that is held by Gun 3D currently. Today in this introductory video I'm going to talk about weapon design that I'm going to use in this particular project for this challenge. So let's get into it. Let's explain what I created so far. So far I did a couple of sketches of my weapon. So the basic design, the basic idea, that I'm going to use to create the weapon in 3D. Let's talk firstly about design. I used a lot of reference, not only about the weapons, but something about animals or something like that, because the front part of the weapon looks like some kind of mouth, yes, that can be opened and closed depending on what kind of uses you're going to use the weapon. So that comes to the thing, what is the functionality of weapon? This is going to be a science fiction gun that is going to use the plasma energy to fire the plasma lasers and also fire the grenades from this grenade launcher. So this is two modes of this weapon that can be used. So the laser mode and also the grenade launcher mode. Those two can be changed and you can switch between them with this switchable button. So you can switch it in circle and get to this mode. So this is a laser gun mode and you fire the plasma laser. And also when you switch it back, you get to this mode when you open the weapon. You open this kind of mouth looking like thing and then you fire grenade launchers. The upper part and lower parts are going out of each other by 12 degrees, which means this whole angle is 24 degrees. That's how I'm imagining. And then you can fire 6 grenades per minute, and then you need to recharge the grenades through the upper part of the weapon here, yes, and then you can use another 6 of them. Also, the other interesting part of this weapon is this gun stock. Yes, the gun stock that you lean on your chest and your shoulder, and then you have more stability of a weapon when you fire. So this circular part here looks like it's just a part of the weapon, but it's not. This is a drone, a support battle drone, a battle support drone that can help the weapon user to move fast and also to be effective in battle. And why is that? Let's switch to the sketches of my drone that is going to be this is the disassemblable drone. Yes, it is assembled onto the weapon and then it can disassemble and fly off, and it can be used to scout the area, to search the landscape, to locate enemies, locate barricades, and also locate the pathways where the soldier needs to move. The weapon user of this weapon, where it needs to move to be most effective with this weapon. So they are also fully armored and also fully prepared for battle. They have 2 battle guns. Also they have 2 plasma engines that are running this drone. It can move really fast through the air. It has a lot of variety of movement, and it is very effective. Also very devastating for foot soldiers. It can really easily penetrate the defenses with these two mini plasma guns. And also when the drone runs out of energy, it comes back to the base by itself, because it has AI system that makes this drone I can say more like a human being. It can think where to move, what is the smartest way to move, where to go, and what are the orders from the weapon user and how it performs it, in which order, I can say. Yes, and also this drone, when it's assembled to the weapon, it also charges its ammo stocks that are located in the first area of the plasma engine, here and here, for these two holes. They're connected to the weapon, and they're using the plasma energy of the weapon to recharge the drones and make them ready for battle. Also, it has a couple of cameras here to get a real-time image, so all of that can be followed by weapon user where the drone is moving, and it gives a real-time image, real-time footage, I can say. It can take pictures, zoom in, zoom out the areas. Yes, it has a lot of functionality that can help the weapon user and the soldiers in battle. That's pretty much for the drones. Also, want to mention the name, what kind of name I'm going to give to this weapon. The name is going to be RPG, and that is the shortage for Rohr Plasma Gun and Virohr Plasma Gun, because this weapon, this front part, looks like kind of mouth of some animal, monster, whatever you wanna imagine, and then when it opens, it looks like it roars. Yes, and when it launches these grenades here, those grenades produces noises like some kind of roaring of an animal, of a beast, monster, whatever you want to say, whatever you are imagining. So that's why it's going to be called Rohr Plasma Gun. Plasma because it uses plasma energy to fire the lasers and fire the grenades, and also it's kind of a gun. Yes, that is assembled this way. Also have a supported drones which speed up the movement of the soldier, of the weapon user, and also make him more accurate, more tactical, and all that stuff. So this is pretty much that about the weapon. Also, if you saw these images on the forum of Hum3D, you can see that I called this project by the name Horrors of War. Why Horrors of War? Because every single weapon that is innovated, destructive, that is very, very powerful. If we take a look back into the past and even now, we can agree that every single weapon with massive destruction, all of the stuff, is created during the wars. And that's why I'm calling it Horrors of War. This kind of weapon is one of the horrors of war, because this weapon is created during the war, and it's created with purpose to destroy life, to kill, to ruin everything that stands in its way. And that's why I'm calling it Horrors of War. I'm thinking about also adding an environment that pretty much fits with this kind of gun, I mean this kind of weapon. I'm thinking about some kind of bunker, the interior of the bunker, that is darkish a lot. It has a little bit lights that are staying there, and it is mixed with the older kind of bunkers and the science fiction bunkers. So those two styles I'm gonna blend up somehow and create some specific environment for this weapon. Yes. And also thinking about a lot of dark areas on the scene, and in the first camera shoot, it will be the weapon, and the other parts are not very important, but it will be seen on the scene. So those are some ideas of mine how I'm going to create this project. So you saw the drone and also saw the weapon. I just created the sketches. The next step is to get into modeling phase. Yes, start blocking out this in the 3D software, and then later reshape it, adding details and all that stuff to match the sketches, and maybe during the process I will add more details, more kind of stuff. That's definitely that's pretty much it for the introductory video. It took long enough. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.